Hey y'all, it's Donnie. I'm back with another weekly reading. The first one that I did felt like it was specifically for artists or people who are in creative lines of work. So I just wanted to do another one just in case, you know, there was anything for another aspect of the collective, or however you want to look at it. But I just wanted to do another one. So I have my High Council Oracle Tarot and Affirmations deck and the Didn't He Do It deck, both which are available at walkwithancestors.com. And I also have my Mythical Goddess Tarot deck to the side. We'll see if I get involved with that one for this reading. But I'm gonna start with Didn't He Do It this time. If you want to get a line, please go ahead and do so now, and I'm gonna get into the weekly. Okay. So. Hopefully y'all have had a good Monday, had a good weekend, all that jazz. Let's see. All right. The first two cards out are On Your Mind and Aries. So, okay. Okay, then we got the moon, and we have the moon and new beginnings and spiritual development. So, this really, let me see, one more. I was about to go into it, but hold on. Okay, and then we got Libra. Okay, that kind of rounds it off for me a little bit. If you're not aware, Aries and Libra are sister signs, so they're opposites of one another. And so the energy that I'm getting with this is that, so you could also take time to look at your natal chart and see where Libra and Aries are on the axis of Aries and Libra in your natal chart. So those houses may play a part in this reading for you, as well as those planets, all right? With On Your Mind, this feels like there is a past romantic situation with some Aries energy involved. And that with the moon and new beginnings and spiritual development coming in, and Libra, it's like you're not the same. If it's not an Aries individual or you're not a Libra individual, the energy feels like you were this more impulsive, headstrong, hard-headed individual, and now what's more important to you is this Libra energy, this Venusian energy, this I would say more feminine approach to how you're growing and developing as an individual. With the moon here, with spiritual development, you are someone who is learning how to allow yourself to be more receptive to energy and to in order to interpret that energy, and you're becoming more magnetic in the process, and you're understanding your phases with this moon energy. All right, the moon also represents things being revealed. So if you are someone who's noticing that you have certain I would say psychic your psychic centers are more sensitive than they have been, or you notice that maybe you understood that you were clairaudient, but now you're understanding that you're also clairvoyant, or you know that you are clairsentient, but now you're also realizing that, okay, I'm starting to visually see energy differently. You may see orbs, you may see spirits now, things like that. That's just an example. You may also have been someone who has had one clair, but now you're having prophetic dreams, things like that. You're speaking people up, ESP, along those lines. And it could be that this old relationship energy with this Aries energy, because your sensitivity is heightening in this way, it may be triggering memories from other people who knew the old version of you, or who knew you in one light, and as you're becoming more evolved in a way, and you're refining yourself and your energy in a different way. So I wouldn't be surprised if old memories start to pop up But this isn't really saying to go back to whoever may pop out. This is just acknowledging that that energy is present, okay? And I think that also with on your mind with Aries and Libra, this is also about the balance from the head to, or from the, yeah, from the head to the root, because Libra rules the buttocks, Aries rules the head. So this is also just about becoming more well-rounded in your own energy, okay? Let me see if there's anything else from the Didn't He Do It deck. I do also want to say too, with Libra energy, moving into more Libra energy, this may also be about you wanting to look more put together, wanting to feel a little bit more sharp in the things that you wear, like your fashion, getting your hair and nails done, or if you're a guy, just grooming yourself and keeping yourself up in a way that supports that Venusian energy coming in for you, okay? Where Aries energy can be, it is Mars, but it's also discernment and boundaries in a way when it comes to Mars. But I feel like the discernment now is not as defensive. Libra is, justice, and does have Libra does have its own defenses, but Libra is more sensitive in the way that they respond when it's a more refined Libra energy being developed, I would say. Or the more that you develop that energy, you'll notice that a little bit more, that you will rather respond than react, because Aries is, tends to react, or can tend to react. All right, so the next three cards out, we have our Feeling Stuck, followed by the High Priestess and the Four of Cups. Okay, so this is, that's an interesting blend of energies, to be honest. So on the one hand, where it says feeling stuck, you still have this intuitive influence coming in with the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is about allowing yourself to be still in order for things to be revealed to you. So understanding that in the stillness and sitting with yourself, which also is the energy of the Four of Cups in the ways of kind of the energy of sitting with yourself, there's an opportunity for you to dig deeper, and there's an opportunity for you to I just say, for lack of a better word, it's like crack open and get in tune with your star player. Essentially, what may look like feeling stuck is really an opportunity for you to get into this refinement of energy, to understand yourself on a deeper level, understand what's going on with you, asking yourself the right questions, keeping that dream journal, doing whatever meditation or deep breathing that you may need to do in order to integrate and ground your energy a certain way. It's all of those things. And where on the one hand you may have been second guessing yourself, this is a time for you to be more self-assured in what it is that you know about yourself. I feel like this old Aries energy has also been about distracting yourself with vices, or distracting yourself with things that keep you from self-evaluating when you need to, or taking accountability where you need to. So I want to say and encourage you to be mindful of that and continue to be accountable as you're growing here, because just because you have an ability, it doesn't mean you're accountable with it. This is saying that you should definitely hold on to being accountable, allowing yourself to keep that. That's a part of that Libra harmony, okay? Okay, and the last few cards out we have, or two cards, we have the Fool and the Ten of Wands. Okay. Don't allow your new beginning, and don't allow these things that you may have never experienced before become a burden to you. That's what I'm going to say with that. You can easily fall into feelings of this being heavy and this being a responsibility that gets in the way. This is supposed to improve your life, not burden your life. So if you find yourself in a position where you're feeling more so like this is overwhelming, I would say to chill out. Do something normal. Do something like go for a walk. Do something like spend time with your friends and your family. Have conversations with people. Watch a show. You know what I mean? You don't have to isolate yourself so much just because you're having this revelation, or just because you are starting to experience things in a more sensitive way. If there's nobody you can talk to, write down how you're feeling in order to get the feelings out and go about your day. It's very important when things like this are happening for you to be in a place where you're grounded so that